make a big name for them, see if they have the consistency that it takes. That's what I love about the new take on the competitive kind of structure that we're looking at right now. So stay with us, follow the stories that's going down here. Milan's finding some shots here. And he's already ripped the shield off. It's actually a little phase floor foot shot right there. Shyo talked about footsies. I mean, Milan just found some action right there from the foot. Found a little cheeky shot right now. He's definitely looking for the ambush play. He's gonna find some shield, but now the trade back means that he doesn't have any shield either, and the enemy knows that. The confidence, but he can't connect just yet, and now they're on even playing grounds. Dano's gonna find the shot first. He's gonna connect more. And even with the shield advantage, I mean, the better player is just gonna win. There's no excuses right there. So well played to him.
Milan himself will look to up his kind of works all the way through. You want to make sure you hit the top 300 today. Right now, Milan is hitting that damage number, almost to 300 with headshots back to back.
And it was an easy indicator, the campfire showing that there was a player here. Remember, they only last for 30 seconds, so he knew he had to be close by. And because of that, the cabin was the clear giveaway. Now Milan's jumping in, looking for the box fight here. He already hit for 124, and it only needs one more shot now as SR4 falls down. Milan with a nice, clean, quick fight. He's going to take the mythic AR, too, from that. Let's see now. He knows where he's at. He hears the wood kind of stomping around there. Sees the fresh builds connecting. What is Milan going to do? He's off to a really good start. Remember, the longer these fights go on, the more likely they are to fall behind in resource gathering and zone positioning. Carton goes for it, and it's not going to be enough. Milan's going to find the shotgun shot right there. And now, 17 points here.
Yeah, the gamble for that wood almost paid off, but it was only 10, and now he has no mats available or left. One individual with a burst AR, Camo on the top, and Milan, although will kind of get a few more points on the board overall, stopped by one of the behemoths on the boxes of many players. It'll be Specky on defense, though to land a big pump shotgun. No tax needed if you're this methodical. The Zypher player goes down.
There it is, little. Take a look at the stacked players right now. It's Stompy, Mongrel, Specky, Lowless, Lukey, all just sitting on top of one another. This is a scary position to be in right now.
And Lukey's one of the most decisive players when it comes to utilizing every single thing that he has in his loadout. If an RPG is out, it is going to get shot. He will find damage afterwards, as we just saw. At the same time, there are edits. There will be shots taken after the fact as well, trying to battle for control for both these pieces. We'll still control both, but now Lukey will slow down, not look for more shots. 0 eliminations right now. A nice surprise RPG to possibly drop down the player up above, but a cone, a pyramid, will be able to just keep him up there for the time being. Look at the mini-map. Look at the overall layout of the land right now. So many people just held up, trying to reserve as many materials as possible, but this zone will not be friendly. It'll be a bunch of water, a lot of hills. These guys will have to move fast. Lukey, though, might not be able to move at all. Has to get through this instance first. And oh my god, on the top of his head, a player dances. Lowless will now be left lifeless as Lukey finds him, not landing shots. Him himself, though, responds with 2 tacks straight to the head. And now,
and Lukey gets to walk away without needing to engage on any of these Titans here. What you're looking at right now is Stompy get tagged up a few times here, Shyo. It's Nespit, Froxy. Mongrel's still on top of him.
But it'll cost him a lot of materials on this defense. He has to act quick here. You have to choose to either heal or take the package. The third elusive option, though. Get the big beam and a huge reward. It's Sky's loot that was in that box. Another player on the door for the package, but now Kha'Zix has a free way to rotate in. Not sure what that player was doing, but Kha'Zix has one of the best loadouts in the entire game all of a sudden. And another gold.
That is true. Here's Mongrel. He's looking back at the zone right now. There's someone in the storm. He finished 77th on his first day overall. It's not too bad. He did have a victory, so he's somewhat middling in the competition right now. If he can just continue to kind of play A-OK, he will be qualifying for any of you Mongrel fans out there. He's looking pretty good right now. The information was coming in. That's a good RPG right there. Now he's looking for the shotgun follow-up. He only has a tactical, though, so it's not going to be very effective at longer ranges. Nonetheless, that RPG does so much damage. 130 if you get connected with it. And he gets zoned. He gets favored here on the 6th zone right now.
And while he's doing all of this, finding this loot, getting a gold AR, which we saw him in every single mode operate with at maximum efficiency. Now it'll be the operating weapon to complement the rocket launcher, and he's trying to find the shot, and it'll be Snuffs that actually, or Snuffles that goes down to Jason. Mongrel doesn't get to have the same that elimination or the points at all. Camo has been picking up points all the way around on the other side of the map as well. Boyer's right below Mongrel. They've been side by side in a lot of these big bases time and time again. Looking for another launch pad to possibly get on top with item also in this game as it starts to finally move up and get hot and heavy. It'll be Mongrel moving on. Has the tarp available, the trap set up, the build's controlled, but doesn't find anything around him. Instead ahead, blocking people off, moving past, controlling where they go, and Jason picks up another one off of him as Crack gets a big pickup. Belvede goes down, and now Mongrel has to catch up with the rest of the server. It's absolute chaos. People in the air, on the ground, and on their builds too. What will he do next?
He's running low on material now, though. 150 material to his name. That's 15 builds. Just a few tarps ahead. He needs a frag or he needs to jump off this layer, and he falls down to his death. When I said jump off the layer, I didn't mean like that, but unfortunately Mongrel is gonna fall now. Still, before getting rewarded for the big placement points, as he kind of left this lobby prematurely, Shyo. That was tough.
Tough indeed, but we're going to be tuning in with other people who didn't make the same mistakes. So we'll be back to see more as Kezix wants some more. A huge loadout here, but he didn't start off with it. Let's see how he adapts of using that grappler. Has the Mythic AR. This is just basic fundamentals of having positions in Fortnite. It's pinpointing exactly who is where on the zone, where they're going to go next, and then getting what you need to get after the fact. Has a lot of floppers, but at what cost will this loadout take damage? I know you can have those floppers to use immediately. You need refreshes, but if you get beamed that hard, it's going to be very hard to bounce back. This is where the grappler must be used. Sees one more person left up in the storm, has the combination and gets it down. It'll be Vibes who gets claimed. Another refresh and more floppers into the inventory. Now that mythic item starts to get active. All the way for height he goes, and the player sees him coming, so it'll be an absolute fight possibly if he wants to control that high ground. No, stays mid. Kezix still lives on and is very healthy on materials.
He picked up so much material from the zone, like Shyo just said right there. This is enough for him to take height right now. Typically, this late in the game, height doesn't have a lot. It's very unlikely that he does. With the grappler, with the max mats, I mean, he's got a lot of opportunity here. He feels like it's too much of a risk. He's going to jump down and play into the low ground kind of tarps now. He's still not giving up height, not for sure, not for free here. Up he goes, and it's his now. Can Kezix hold it out, though, as he has the grappler? There's no way he can lose it now unless he makes a vital error or an RPG does kind of ruin his chances here. But he's looking really good right now, Shyo.
Yeah, he has the bait and switch mentality of baiting people out, knowing how they play, getting height over them. But does he have the power? Obviously in the loadout to end the game, but the play style needs to land every single shot, make the right decision on who he targets here from height. It'll be mid that he focuses first, pushing them down into fights low ground, but every single elimination he misses, yes, is a placement point, but 4 elimination points he doesn't see. There's one quick beam though, all the way to low now, box to box with item. He looks for a little bit more pressure. 500 wood still available, but acting like he has none to force out a build fight. And now claims up top on the item, drops him down with his own builds. Pressure still there from the AR. Kezix still in the mind of his opponents and has the loadout to answer any questions they pose as threats. And he gets another quick pickup, making it a 1v1. He's trying to find a way to finally let things go. 7 eliminations, finding his 8th. A lot of minis available. That big shock and eluded not to get the tack. Is this the reason why? Does he have the accuracy, the power to end the game? Finally popping up the heels, waits patiently. The edits are there. And Kezix, from start to finish, dominant and staying in the shadows and striking.
Knowing that the server would focus in, and what he gained from that was multiple eliminations and a grappler.
I mean, when I look at the standings too, the one thing I see from all these players, Wind, Nyrox, who actually, although he's at 50 points now,